Yes, hello team, welcome to Fittle. My name is Ben and I'm going to be your trainer for this workout, and this is your push focus workout team. This is all about working with that push, whether it's your shoulders or your legs. Let's crack on straight with that warm up. Now I want you to grab a nice light weight here, whether it's just one of your dumbbell bars or a light plate. I'm going to go into a single arm dumbbell or lightweight windmill. See here, with that one leg up, same arm, same leg, you're gonna twist out, looking up at that weight, taking it all the way down and driving it up. Now it's only an option to take it down. If you need to, you just take it down to that hand and then big squeeze up there, or you can take it all the way down to that elbow and then big drive up. Let's change sides. So left hand, left leg up, taking it up to the ceiling. We take it all the way down and that big drive out. Now this is getting that big rotation into that shoulder, and now you need it above your head that whole time here. So once again, dropping it down, big twist out, pushing back on that left glute and driving up. We will be repeating this, so you'll get another chance to really work on that shoulder mobility. Good. We're gonna take it down. I want you to grab one single dumbbell here, and we're gonna take it into a wide plank drag. Now, getting into that high plank position here, you're gonna take it and just move it across nice and gently. So keeping that weight forward, grabbing it, and then moving it across. So same again, weight forward, getting that little twist in there all the way. The further you take it, the harder it's gonna be, and the more pressure it's gonna put on that one shoulder. Good stuff. You got 3, 2, 1. Lovely, cool. We're gonna stand it up. You're gonna take it down, dropping into a goblet squat. We're gonna hold it for 3, 2, 1. Big squeeze up there. Let's go for that again. Down. Now 1, 2, 3. Big drive up there. See, with this one, you're pushing those knees out nice and wide. You're getting that hold at the bottom there and driving out. Once again, hips go back. Big squeeze there as you drive it up. Another 5 seconds, so one more rep, and then we're gonna head to the top with that first move. In 2, in 1, right hand, right knee up to the ceiling. We take it down, you drop that elbow down, big squeeze up here. Same again, dropping it down. Now we've done this once. Now this is about sort of working through that rotation of that shoulder. As you twist it out, keeping that arm directly above you. It's about sort of finding the weight in it so it's not wobbling all over the place here. Another 5 seconds, then we change arms. In 3, 2, 1. Left hand, left leg up. Take it up. Elbow comes all the way down, and then that big drive up here. So you want to come nice and tall, and you bring it down. If you're just taking that hand down, that's no worries. But you can sort of bend that arm to bring it a little bit lower, or then as you've got that option to bring that elbow all the way down. It's really working and engaging, activating all those muscles in that shoulder. Cool, changing it up into that wide plank drag in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. High plank position. Let's take it nice and wide. Take it wide, popping that weight down. Taking it wide, popping that weight down. Good stuff. Slow with the best of this. In that high plank. Wider. Getting that twist as you place it down. Keeping that weight forward. In 3, 2, 1. Let's stand it up into that goblet squat to finish off with. Little hold there. Then we drive it up. Let's go again. Little hold there. And then big drive up. Really good. Nice team, let's go. You got that hold there. Remember, this is not just a slowing down. It's not a little pulse. You need to be completely still at the bottom before you get that big drive up. Cool, final rep. We're down in 3, 2, drive it up, 1. Good, rest there. Lovely stuff. Cool, I want you to grab your barbell now, and I want you to make it relatively heavy. And we're gonna go for a strict press sort of round. The only move we're doing in it is a barbell strict press. So grabbing your barbell, and it doesn't matter as much with that first weight because you've always got the option to change it, but you're gonna give me max reps as you can with strict press, which means no momentum as you can in 90 seconds. We go for this team in 3, 2, 1. Joining me now, everyone is gonna be doing this sort of differently in terms of reps because everyone will have chosen a different weight. And because it's a strict press, your shoulders will burn out. It's as many reps as you can with good form in 90 seconds, but I don't want you to completely burn out, especially not if we're getting towards that final mark. Now notice I'm not using my legs here, and if you feel your lower back arching, you can split your legs up, so you take one foot slightly in front of the other one, dropping it down. Big push and controlling it down. If you're really struggling to get it up there, you can pop it down. If you've got like 2 or 3 more reps in you, that's fine. That's the perfect place to stop because we're gonna do this again and again. Now you've got the option, if you're still working, keep working. Good form here, core engaged, not arching that lower back, keep it in. But if you're resting and you burn out, that's fine. Now's your chance to sort of assess whether you need to change that weight or not. If you think, cool, I did maybe like 10, 12, 14 reps, or I worked for about 30 seconds, I worked for 40, 50 seconds, and it was challenging, keep that same, because we're gonna do this a few more times. We get ready to go again, we're gonna do the exact same thing, but now obviously you're a bit more fatigued. So we work on form. Keep that lower back in, you don't wanna be flaring those ribs. Weight comes up in 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. Remember, it's a strict press. Locking those arms out at the top, and we're not punching that weight up and then yanking it back down, no. You get it up there, you hold it there for a little second, and your resting point should be on those shoulders. Big drive up. So this is a proper, old school little upper body strength pump here that's really working them out. And you've got 90 seconds. So, if you end up doing about 20 seconds in that first one and then about 15 seconds in the next one, you know you've probably gone a bit too heavy. So you want to get a good amount of reps here that's going to challenge you, but bearing in mind, once again, everyone's going to be working differently. Some people may have dropped out by now, which is fine, which means you've gone for that slightly heavier. Some people may be working for about a minute, maybe getting that sort of slightly higher rep range in, and that's fine as well. Good, once it burns out, place it down, because we get to go again. Now reassess. Now at this point, you shouldn't need to change a third time. If you need to, fine, but you sort of work with the weight you've got. We go back in again in 20 seconds. So you need a bit of rest in this one. Little shake off. And what I mean by you don't need to flare those ribs is if you're flaring those ribs, if you're coming out here, your back is arching all over the place, we don't want that. So you want to bring that core in, properly engaging it, everything's nice and still, then it's just in those shoulders. 3, ready again, 2, 1, let's get that weight up, let's go for this. Punch it up, coming down, punch it up, coming down. And we do have a set after this, so this will not be your last one. So even though I've told you to really sort of push out those max reps, I want you to save one more set in the bank for this. And I don't want you to change to push press. Push press is when you use your legs. No, this is all about strict press. Good, that big drive up, control it back down. Another 50 seconds to see if you're struggling now, you can squeeze a few more reps. If you're getting to the point where you're doing sort of half reps, just rest, just take it down. And I don't want you to restart. That's what the rest is for. Good. Oh, getting that burn in there. Cool, we got one more. We got one more in there. If you're still working, cool. If you're resting, rest. A little shake off. So bear in mind, this next one is your last one. So I want you to really push out everything. Use that breath, so you really take a big deep breath in, especially towards those later reps. You brace yourself, and then bang, punch it up, control it down. Ready for it again. Shoulders are burning, I'm aware. We get to go again, 8 seconds. Whew. Cool, getting that barbell up onto the chest. We go for this, 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's the final one, so you're most fatigued, but also we get to move on. We get to do a bit of legs after this. Big drive up, all the way, locking it out. Have that little rest. Try to get those elbows up in that rest position. If you're holding it out here, that's not gonna be good. Probably not for your wrists, not for your shoulders, but keep pushing it out. If you can squeeze the last few, if you're really burning, even holding out here, you've got 50 seconds. So even if you need to hold out here, give yourself a little pep talk, and then push out the last maybe 2 or 3 or 4 reps, if you can. Good, final push there, Fittle. Let's go. Pushing out all the way. No dip and driving, no push press. This is straight press. Punch it up, you've got 25 seconds. Even if you're just holding it for the moment, I don't mind. If the shoulder's completely burnt out, put it down. Put it down, it's all good. Another 15 seconds, but those of you that are still going, go for it. Locking it out. And it doesn't matter if you got to the end, because everyone's on different weights. Everyone's sort of pushed themselves. Some people will still be hitting those 15 reps. Some people will be hitting less, but you've got 3, 2, 1, rest there. Good stuff here, cool. We're gonna move it on, and we're gonna use your bench, and we're gonna go for a split squat with your rear foot elevated. So, with this one, I want you guys to grab your barbell, and we're gonna go for a front squat, rear foot elevated, split squat. So with this one, we're gonna go into that same position we did before. We're gonna place our right foot down, and you're gonna pop your left foot on that bench. Now you can play around with different lengths here, and we're gonna be working for time. So there's no need to count reps here. Now you've got the option to use your dumbbells. If you don't wanna use the barbell, you've got the option to use your dumbbells. But we go for this team, dropping that back knee down in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, big drive up. Now with this move, I don't want you locking out that front leg. If you lock it out, it puts too much pressure on it. Coming down, big drive up. This one, the slower the better, and the further down you get, the better with it. 10 seconds. Big drive up. In 5 seconds. We're gonna change it over. 3, 2, 1. Change it over. Sort of find that same position. We drop it down, drive it up. We can sort of use this first round as well to find your length. Big squeeze up there. Nice, all the way. Another 13 seconds here. Trying to drop that back knee down as low as you can. Big drive up, nice. You've got 3, 2, 1. Rest there, really strong stuff. So we got 45 seconds. What's gonna help you out here is if you can use that little plate to sort of set where your feet goes, it makes it a little bit easier. So you can pop that weight down, so you know exactly where that foot needs to go. Have a little play around with it. Once you sort of feel it, you can put that foot plate where it needs to go. It gives you that sense. If you were struggling with it, especially with that, after that press, you can drop to your dumbbells and hold them by your side. But at least try, at least give it a go, test yourself out, doing that front foot, rear foot elevated. Getting ready to go again. Barbell, whack it up there on that set place in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Getting that depth in there. Notice what I'm doing here is I'm breaking at the wrist. So it's resting more on my shoulders than it is on anything else. 10 seconds, and it's a little bit mobility dependent, but you're trying to bring that knee down as low as you can. 3, 2, 1, nice. And then you've got that sort of marker there, so you know how low you should be going. Big squeeze up. And remember, you're not locking that front leg out. Always got that gentle bend in it. 15 seconds. Woo. Big drive up, nice. Good, 7 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Another rest. If you're struggling again, drop to those weights, just holding them by the side, but especially when you've got them sort of in that suitcase position, there can be a tendency to sort of lean forward too much. Still keep that weight a little bit back. In that front rack position, a little heads up. So you want to sort of break at the wrists here. So you're trying to push those elbows up as much as possible. Not so it's forced against your neck, but sort of it's on your shoulders rather than just on those hands. We get ready to go again. Back to that first foot. You've got your set there. You've got the option to drop it down to those dumbbells, which is all good. But we go for this again in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bang. Big drive up. Let me drop it down to those dumbbells for you. For my team, doing it with those dumbbells. That same thing, chest is up, dropping it down, big squeeze up. They hold different sort of places. The different sort of racking or the different sort of holding, change it over. But the weight down is going to sort of move that weight around a little bit differently. But they're still overall working the same muscles in the same way. 15 seconds, then it's your final time on this move. Look, no one likes the split squat. But it is very useful, it's highly effective at working that single leg style. Final rep, 3, 2, 1. Oh man, shake it off. Good stuff, cool. You're gonna pop your barbell to the side, grab a little sip of water. We're gonna take it into a little E25 mom. Now within this, you need your weights. I'm gonna come into a bit of a chest sort of session here. Now within 2 minutes, because I'm always gonna cut you off at the 2-minute mark and give you a 30-second rest, you're gonna give me between 12 and 16 chest press. So with these dumbbells, you're gonna come down, drive it up. Between 12 and 16, then you're gonna give me between 8 and 10 push-ups. And then for the remaining time, you're gonna give me alternating V-ups. But we go for that. Dumbbells in your hands in 3, 2, 1. Let's go here. Now squeezing that lower back into the ground or into the bench as you get that big drive up. Between 12 and 16. The reason we've got that sort of bracket there is that if you've gone slightly heavier and you get to 12 and you're really struggling, you should stick to that lower number. But if you've gone slightly lighter, you can aim for those slightly higher reps there. But between 12 and 16. Now notice I'm not rushing through this. Couple seconds that way down, big squeeze up, driving up all the way, nice. Once you've done them, you're onto those push-ups. Those push-ups especially controlled. And that's between 8 and 10 reps there. You'll notice that if you're rushing through this, which I do not want you to do, you're gonna be doing those alternating V-ups for a long, long time. Now we're on those push-ups, but you may still be doing 2 to 3 seconds on that way down, drive it up. Look, you can always drop down to those knees, or you can do that in between. Off your knees, knees down, drive it up. Let's keep that going. Big squeeze up there. And your chest is gonna be burning. Look, my chest is burning as well. So making sure it's controlled down, bang, drive it up. Between 8 and 10 of them. If you finish it off, you're onto those alternating V-ups. Really getting that depth in there. Nice. And this is for the remaining time. You always got that option to just bring the knee up as well. Big drive up, chest all the way up there. Good, we got just over 20 seconds. 15 seconds, then you get a little 30-second shake off. Go on, Fittle, let's go. 3, 2, 1. 30-second rest. Cool, that's one down. We get to do that again, twice more. So now you know the sort of tempo, the sort of timing you should be working at. So if you need to work a little bit slower, that's all good. Slow everything down. 12 and 16, controlled, drive it up. On those push-ups, because your chest should be burning a lot now. If you need to break them up in like reps of 2 or reps of 3 to get to the end, do that. This is all about good reps. I don't want you guys doing alternating V-ups for like a minute. Back in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice control down, big drive up. Control it down. Yes, team, that's really nice. So those feet are placed nicely on the ground. Gives you a solid, firm base there. Nice, squeezing up all the way. Let's go. Control it down, big drive up. 12 and 16 is what we're aiming for again. If you need to have that little rest, keeping them up there, try to keep them up there and try not to sort of jerk them up there. You're still controlling it down and big engage of the chest and then that big squeeze up. That's what we're aiming for. Come on. Big squeeze out there, really nice. If you only did 12 last time, see if you can squeeze out the next 2 because you know you got time in this round. You know you got time to burn that chest out. Good, and then once you're down onto it, onto those push-ups, drive it up. Woo. Chest is feeling that. Remember, this is quality over quantity here, especially because we've only got between 8 and 10 of that final one there. Really nice. That big drive up. Taking breaks as and when, keeping that lower back strong. And if you started in your toes, you need to change to those knees. That's all good. Form over anything here. Big drive up. Control it down. Squeeze it up there. And once you've done them, as per, you are on your back into those alternating V-ups. Big squeeze. All the way good. We got about 30 seconds left. Chest up. You can always drop it down to that knee, but if you're still doing the knee, I want your chest coming all the way up there. Don't be shy with it, bring it up. Nice and long, drive it up. Momentum is allowed in this to just get you through to the end of the set. Good, final seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. All right, rest there. Final one coming up. Same thing again, don't rush it. You know that you've got plenty of time for all of those movements. We get ready to go again. So another little shake off and then we get into it. Grab a little sip of water if you need one. We got a bit of time for it, but we're going 15 seconds. Lovely stuff. Final push on that chest. It's gonna burn out. Getting ready to go. See if you can push those reps up a little bit more as well. We go for this in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive it up. Big squeeze all the way. 2 to 3 seconds on that way down. Core pushing that lower back in. Drive it, nice. Remember, you're finding that sort of gentle arc. So hands are coming together, then take them a little bit wider, and then bring them together. And you want to be stretching the chest out, so elbows coming all the way down as low as you can go. The chest should be burnt out by now. If it's not, slow it down, add more reps. Control, not rushing through this. Really good. And if you're taking these reps even slower than last time, it doesn't matter. We've got time for those alternating V-ups. Good, keep that going. Counting them out once you've got it. Onto this. If you need to break them up into rep by rep, fine. Do that. All the way. Once you're on those alternating V-ups, cracking on with them, lifting that chest up. If you're still on any one, remember everyone's gonna be working at different times here. We got it, but finishing it off. Ooh. Good. Good, just under 30 seconds left. If you're keeping that leg straight, get it all the way up there. If you're bending it, if you drop down into that regression, no worries. Good, 8 seconds. You got 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, shake it off. We finish it off. Grab a little sip of water, tie yourself off into your final round. Oh yeah, and this one, those shoulders are gonna enjoy this just as much. Cool, with your dumbbells, and this is all within 2 minutes. So it's every 2 minutes, and there's no rest in this at all. We're sort of going straight through these. You're gonna give me 14 in total box step ups with your dumbbells. So you're just stepping up one at a time, driving it up. Then you're gonna give me 12 Arnold presses, sitting down, twisting it out, facing you. Then you finish it off with shoulder taps. If you wanna stick with me with the first one, that's all good. 14 in total in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Driving up, stepping up, and controlling it down. That's 1. 2. Good, that little lean forward, 3. So without rushing this and getting all the way up there. This is your finisher, by the way. Nice. That's 9, 14 in total. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14, good. Coming forward, you can drop down the weights, or you can stay with those same weights. We're going to 12 Arnold presses. So facing you, driving them up. Facing you, big squeeze up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nice. 8, full lockout at the top. 10, 11, 12. High plank shoulder taps. For that remaining time, 25 seconds. Oh! Shoulders are feeling this. Cool. There's no rest in this. So you finish here. Cool. Ready to go back to those box step ups in 5 seconds. Cool. Up we get. Grabbing your weights. We step them up. Everyone at their own pace now. We're going 3, 2, 1. Run round done. 2 to go. Same pace. If you stuck with me last time, that's the sort of ideal pace. You only want to sort of end with about 30 seconds of them shoulder taps. Otherwise, it's gonna burn out. Super strong. Keeping them back. One at a time, finding that smooth pace, 7 each side. Then into that Arnold press. With that Arnold press, if you need to take a little break, if you need to pop those dumbbells down halfway through, go for it, but it's your finisher. Really trying to push on. Good work. Once you count them out, 14 in total, then you're doing that same thing. Coming around to the front. Oh, little shake off. Okay. 1, 2. Again, if you need that little shake, just shake it off, pop them down, get cracking on. We got time, we've got about 40 seconds before you need to crack straight back on with that final round. Once you hit that 12, bang, straight back down. Try not to have too much time shaking it off. Try to get straight back into it. Nice, 13 seconds, then into your final 2 minutes. Good, you got 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Finish it off, let's go Fittle all the way. Shoulders even burning, just holding them down here. Big squeeze out, good work. All the way up there, chest nice and proud. Finishing this off, finishing it strong. You got just over a minute left. That's it, that's it. And everyone's working towards the end. No matter what stage you're on, no matter if you're taking breaks throughout this, we're all gonna finish at that final mark, which is in about 60 seconds. It's about 1 minute time. So finish it off. Take it in front of you, remember. .30 seconds left. Once you get down, you are down. Don't rush through it. Just little taps. It's burning. I know it's burning, but keep going. 20 seconds all the way. Remember, feet a little bit wider. Hands nice and close together. 10 seconds. You got a final. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest there. Oh my word, shake those shoulders off. Fittle, that was unreal. But I know it did, I felt it all the way. But that was wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, my name is Ben. This has been Fittle. You guys have been amazing, and I will see you on the next one. See you later.